Hey guys, today I want to tell you and show you a video that we produced a few years back to promote our Easter services that was a little different than the normal ones that I've seen, and it just blew up on our Facebook account, had 1,000 times the organic reach than we usually would. So check it out, and then I'll kind of break down why it worked.
So have you noticed around Owasso that this weekend is kind of a big deal for churches? With more than 50 different churches in town, I'm sure that you have seen a lot of stuff about Easter, Passion Week, Good Friday, egg hunts, kids' activities, and special celebrations. Maybe you have even been invited to one of these churches this weekend. You see, Easter is a big deal to the church because without it, we would not exist. But because Jesus died and rose again, we have hope. And we're going to celebrate this weekend all across Owasso. Has it been a while since you stepped foot in a church? Maybe your only experience with church has been a wedding or a funeral. Let me encourage you to simply go to a Bible-believing church this weekend in Owasso. We have a lot of amazing churches in town, and I know that there is a place where you can connect with God and find hope this Easter. Well, this is our church, Central Baptist, and sure, we would love it if you joined us this weekend. We've got some great stuff planned. But most of all, we are looking forward to what God is going to do in His church this Easter. To see what we have going on at Central, just click below, or you can head to owassoeaster.com. We hope that you have a great Easter weekend.
Okay, so as you can see in the video, I essentially filmed myself in front of different churches around town selectively and did the same script, tried to stand in the same place in the same frame, and then just jump cut between them as I read the script. And I think that this video worked because it's just different than most of the self-promoting church type stuff you see around Easter. If you're like me, like the video said, you just see promotional stuff everywhere. And I just wanted to touch on this idea that, we are all the church. We're all trying to do the same thing together. We have awesome churches here in town. And, I was selective about which churches I did stand in front of, or across the street from. But, I think that struck a chord with people, and our people shared it like crazy, and even had other people in the community sharing this video. And let me just break down the stats for you. Organic reach, this is not paid reach, was 42,000 people. And our views organically was 21,000 views, which is just insane for us. We only have like 1,000 people that follow our church page. Now, we did run an ad campaign on top of that, pointing people to our custom website that we had built that I'll talk about in just a minute, called owassoeaster.com. That bumped the views up to 32,000 views. But, it spread, and it was this positive feeling message of, hey, we're all in this together. So I'm going to link the script that I use that you can just kind of tailor to your needs down in the description below. And also, if you need a teleprompter to help with this, you don't have to have one. You could just kind of do it sentence by sentence, honestly, since you're jump cutting. But we've been really happy with this DesiView teleprompter that you just hook onto the front of your lens. And then you sit your phone or iPad down below it. Or we actually use the Parrot teleprompter on my cell phone back when we filmed this. So I'll link both of those below. I like this DesiView a little bit better. It's a little bit bigger. But something else you want to think about when you're uploading this video is to make sure you add captions, because most of us are not watching videos with the sound on. So upload an SRT file, or better yet, just put it natively in the video somehow. And, while you're out doing these, you might as well just try and do a vertical format one as well for platforms like Instagram and the other vertical first kind of video format platforms. Can't hurt. The other key part of this for us was we wanted to point people to our website that really gave all the details, somebody said inspiration over information whenever you're marketing. And that's what I was trying to do with this. And then if they want the information, we point them to owassoeaster.com, which is a custom domain that we bought. You could do a subdomain on your website, easter.central.com or whatever you have. But what you can do is embed a Facebook pixel. It's just a little bit of code that goes on your website. And then anytime someone clicks on your website from your ad, later on when you run your follow-up campaign for the next sermon series you're going to do, you can retarget those people that clicked on your website. So check that out. You can look into how to do all that. I'm not going to break that down. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys. You know, we've tried to do a lot of different types of promotional things over the years to encourage people to come to services or visit us online for services. This is by far had the most reach. It's hard to gauge effectiveness when it comes to advertising, because really it takes so many touches, so many invites, and being in front of someone digitally before maybe they'll walk through your door. So, but hey, this definitely blew up for us, and I think it could for you as well. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, why not hit the like button and share it with somebody else who could find it useful. I always try to end our video remembering and saying, you know, that we can do a lot of great things, but let's do it all for God's glory. You guys have a great Easter. We'll see you in the next one.